Hello, and welcome to the 2015 Birken Road Reports coverage of CONN Incorporated, a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ Stock Exchange. My name is Alex O'Neill, and my fellow analysts include Ben Hyman, Eric Geisness, and John Klagholz. CONN is a specialty retailer of furniture and mattresses, consumer electronics, and home appliances that also provides financing options for their customers. The company's target customer is a subprime lender with an annual income between $29,000 and $40,000. Based on our analysis and valuation of the company, we found CONN to have a 12-month target price of $30 and an investment rating of market outperform. Our agenda for today's presentation includes the following: a quick outline of the stock's performance over the past 5 years, a basic description of the company, a summary of the principal factors driving CONN as a possible investment, followed by an analysis of CONN's financial performance, and finally, we will complete our presentation by detailing our methods for valuation and our investment rating. CONN has seen significant stock growth over the past 5 years, rising from its price of $3.91 in 2010 to highs of $80.34 in December of 2013. Between December of 2013 and March of 2014, CONN stock fell to a low of $31.17. Over the next 2 years, the stock has seen a significant amount of volatility, with 2 sharp declines in August and December of 2014. On November 18, 2015, the NASDAQ closed with CONN's stock price listed at $23.46. CONN operates in the retail industry and provides consumer products that primarily include home appliances, furniture and mattresses, and consumer electronics, as well as the in-house credit solutions for consumers. Currently headquartered in the Woodlands, Texas, CONN operates in 11 states, primarily in the southeastern region of the U.S., with 55 stores located in Texas. The company also operates 100 stores, but plans to open an additional 2 to 3 stores during the remaining fiscal year 2016. The company plans to open 15 to 18 stores through 2017. To stay competitive, CONN locates its stores within densely populated areas with primarily credit-constrained consumers. Effective September 7, 2015, CONN appointed a new Chief Executive Officer and President, Norman Miller. CONN's retail division heavily depends on its consumer credit division. The company has modified its retailing strategy by slowly moving away from consumer electronics to focus on improving margins in the appliance and furniture divisions. CONN has de-emphasized electronic sales over the past 4 years, decreasing total sales from 39% to 28%. In 2015, consumer electronics represented 26% of CONN's sales, and in 2016, CONN will no longer carry video game products, digital cameras, and certain tablets because of these products and their lower margins. CONN has also reinstated a new growth strategy. The plan emphasizes a selection of higher margin furniture and mattress offerings with a focus on high quality. Additionally, CONN has redesigned store layouts to appear more like furniture, mattress, and appliance stores rather than electronics stores. In 2015, furniture and mattress sales represented 27.8% of CONN's total sales. The company offers in-house financing to its customers to increase revenue. Its financing options come in the form of installment payments, zero-interest financing plans, and rent-to-own financing plans. Most of CONN's consumer financing is done in-house. However, third parties finance 15.5% of total sales in 2015. CONN's optimal customer has between a 550 and 650 FICO score and maintains an advantage with a special niche market through its in-house financing options directly targeting the company's customers. In the 2015 fiscal year, CONN financed roughly 80% of total sales through in-house financing, an additional 15% of total sales through the third-party lenders. CONN operates a unique business model within the industry, and its competitors do not provide similar financing options, a unique strategy that has allowed CONN to remain the sole market player within its niche market. To forecast revenues, we used a price multiplied by quantity model. Our variables were average revenue per store and expected number of stores. We considered several factors, including the simplicity of the model for use within the retail industry. Several line items affected a growing revenue stream, such as the company's move to aggressively expand store locations and therefore increase total sales. We estimated store locations to grow at 18% through the fiscal year into January 2017. Company and executive guidance determined this number as Tom Moran, Chief Accounting Officer, expressed to us the company's agenda to build roughly 15 stores annually through 2017. We used a long-term growth rate of 4%, as Mr. Moran also expressed the company's plans to consistently expand following 2017 at roughly 3 to 5 stores annually. During our team's valuation of CONNs, we considered a multiple of factors. Our first method of valuing the company was the price-to-earnings multiple method. Our second method of valuation was the book value per share method. By weighting these projections equally, we arrived at a 12-month target price of $30. Throughout our analysis, we noticed a consistent relationship between CONN's price and its price-to-earnings multiple. On average, over the past 5 years, CONN's price is 12 times its earnings per share. We applied this multiple to our projected earnings per share for 2016 and arrived at a 12-month target price using this price-to-earnings multiple method. Our team used the book value per share multiple valuation to arrive at our second valuation. We examined CONN's relationship between stock price and book value per share over the past 5 years to find that its price is usually 1.24 times its book value per share. When we applied this multiple to our forecasted book value per share, we came up with a 12-month target price of $26.69. After analyzing and valuing CONNs, our teams gives CONNs an investment rating of market outperforms and a 12-month target price of $30. Our valuation of CONNs hinges on the company's restructuring of management. CONNs replaced its CEO with Norman Miller, hired Tom Moran as its CFO, and appointed Mark Haley as Chief Accounting Officer. The new management team expects to change the company in 3 ways. First, it is changing its products mix by removing consumer electronics from its offerings. Electronics have been unprofitable for CONNs, and it wants to focus on its efforts more in the profitable operations such as furniture and mattresses. Second, CONNs has had many stores in many unprofitable areas. To combat this, the company has closed all of its unprofitable locations and begins a plan of rapid expansion throughout the United States. Third, the company's receivables were increasing at a steady pace. New management noticed this and started securitizing its accounts receivables to obtain a steady stream of cash flows. Additionally, a large portion of CONN stores are in Texas, Oklahoma, and Louisiana, where many of the target customers' income depends on the work in the oil field. CONNs may notice a decrease in sales as people who depend on this income from the oil field have less money to spend as a result of oil volatility.